Die Parksorg-sentrum in Johannesburg het 'n week terug 'n Snoezelen-kamer vir pasiënte wat swaksinnig is geopen. Die interessante kamer stimuleer die pasiënte se 5 sintuie om gelukkige herinneringe by hulle te wek. Om te onthou is nie iets wat die meer as 100 Alzheimer pasiënte kan doen nie, en die kamer gevul met klere, speelgoed, lekker reuke en instrumente waarmee die pasiënte kan speel, bring soms goeie herinneringe terug.
Well, the multi-sensory environment, we call it the sensory room, is here to stimulate the 5 senses. So we've got sight, hearing, touch, taste. Help me out here, smell. Okay. So for example, the first thing you look around, there's a lot of visual input here. It's quite a busy room, and what tends to happen is the residents tend to get overwhelmed by that. So they will look at one thing. So they'll come in, they'll choose one thing that really catches their eye. The mirror is a very, very popular one, because if you think about it, how often do our residents get to see themselves in the mirror? Okay. It's very important that the sensory room is non-directive therapy. The residents come in here and they choose what they want to do. The next one is auditory, and there's 2 different auditory stimulus we give here. There's the passive auditory, so we've got a radio that's playing gently over there, and then things like the clicking of the little crocodile things in that lamp over there. But there's a lot of active auditory as well. So things like drums and marimbas and tambourines and click sticks and other even really unusual musical instruments. And then once again the resident chooses what they want and uses it as they want. The third thing is your touch. Your touch also involves your movement. Okay? So with touch there's a lot of things that are tactile. So for example, look how lovely this is to touch. So a lot of people will spend time just stroking this. It really, really feels nice. The next thing is your smell. I don't know if you can smell this lovely lavender. We use lavender a lot. Lavender is very cooling and soothing. And then if we want to get more kind of upliftment, we use lemon. Okay. Also things like old perfume bottles, old detergent bottles, even cosmetics, hand creams. You'll be amazed what a bottle of old wood varnish, the memories that that can trigger. And then lastly, taste. Your taste is your consumables, your sweets. And then your really, really sharp taste, so things like vinegar and lemon juice and icing sugar and flour. So that really is a very, very defined taste. You often get a good feedback with that.